No one ever warned me that the most dangerous place I'd live would be the one where everyone knew my name. They tell you small towns are safe, quiet, predictable, honest. But what they don't tell you is this. In a small town, the truth doesn't disappear. It gets buried. When I was 16, a boy named Eli Turner went missing. He lived 2 houses down from me. I still remember the sound of his footsteps on the pavement that night, because it was the last sound anyone ever heard him make. Eli vanished on a Tuesday. Not late, not during a storm, not after a fight, just gone. By morning, the entire town was awake. Search parties formed before breakfast. Posters were taped to every pole by noon, and by nightfall, everyone was already rehearsing the same sentence. Things like this don't happen here. That was the first lie. The sheriff said Eli probably ran away. The teachers said he was under pressure. The neighbors nodded like that explanation was enough. But Eli's mom didn't cry. She stood on her porch every evening at sunset, staring down the road, waiting. And the longer she waited, the less people looked at her, because grief makes people uncomfortable, and guilt makes them worse. A week later, the search stopped. Nobody, no suspect, just silence. And in Hollow Creek, silence was how things were handled. 2 years passed, life moved on, until the ground gave up what the town refused to. They were building a community center when the workers found a coffin. Not deep, not hidden well, like whoever buried it knew no one would ever look. Inside was Eli. And the worst part, he hadn't died quickly. The coroner said his nick nails were broken, his hands torn raw. Eli had been alive when they buried him. That's when the town stopped pretending nothing bad ever happened there. Now they were scared, and fear needs someone to blame. The rumors came fast. Eli was mixed up in drugs. Eli was sneaking around with bad people. Eli shouldn't have been where he was. Anything to make his death make sense. Anything to make it not our fault. The only person who didn't show up to the vigil was Deputy Aaron Cole. Everyone noticed. No one asked why. Aaron resigned a week later. No explanation, no goodbye, just gone. And somehow that felt worse than if he'd stayed. Here's what I never told anyone. The night Eli disappeared, I saw him. He was arguing near the old quarry with a man wearing a sheriff's jacket. I didn't hear the words, but I saw the shove. I saw Eli fall, and I walked away. Because in a small town, being quiet keeps you safe, and I wanted to be safe. Months after Eli was found, Aaron Cole died. Hunting accident, 1 gunshot wound, ruled a suicide. The town accepted it immediately. Case closed, justice served. Except it wasn't. Years later, I came back from my father's funeral. Same streets, same faces, same lies. I stood at Eli's grave longer than I should have. That's when his mother spoke behind me. She didn't sound angry. She sounded tired. She said, "They all knew. They just decided it wasn't worth the trouble." That night, I found my old phone, and the video I deleted, or thought I did, it was still there. And what it showed made my stomach drop. Aaron wasn't attacking Eli. He was pulling him away from someone else, someone taller, older, someone's voice I recognized instantly. Sheriff Daniel Moore, the man who led the search, the man who told the cameras there was no foul play, the man who promised justice. Aaron had tried to stop him. Eli had seen too much, and the town helped bury the truth by choosing comfort over courage. The sheriff retired with honors. Aaron was labeled unstable. Eli became a cautionary tale, and I became something worse, a witness who stayed silent. Here's the part that still haunts me. Hollow Creek is still there. Kids still ride bikes down those streets, people still wave from their porches, and they still say the same thing. Nothing bad ever happens here. And they believe it because the truth is heavy, and burying it is easier than carrying it. Life lesson. Evil doesn't always hide in the dark. Sometimes it stands in plain sight, protected by silence. And when good people say nothing, they don't stay innocent. They become part of what's buried.